Hey guys, welcome to my Level 1 Detox Yoga practice. Let's begin in a standing position at the top of your mat in Samasthiti. So step your feet hip distance apart, bring your hands to heart center, and close the eyes. Feel the gentle sway as your body grounds. Deepen your breath and apply breath control, whether it's ujjayi, belly breath, or just an awareness of your breath. Take care of the exhalation, and the inhalation will take care of itself. Blink your eyes open and reach your hands up for mountain pose. Relax your shoulders and soften your gaze. Ground through your feet, but stand tall for the crown of your head. Grab your left wrist and turn your left palm up to the ceiling. Inhale to lengthen your left side body. As you exhale, just tip from your waist to the right. Exhale fully so you can inhale deeply. Create space around your lungs and ribs. Come back to center and switch your grip. Grab your right wrist, turn your right palm up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, slow dive to the left, as if you were just hinging from your waist. Keep your heart open and spiraling up. Keep equal space between your ears and biceps. Come back to center. For a mini back bend, just bend the elbows, cactus the arms, and lift up through your heart. Keep your hips and tailbone pressing forward. Keep the breath full and deep even here. Inhale, come back to Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Exhale, ground down. Next, inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist at the top. Exhale, dive to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Switch your grip. Exhale, dive to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Exhale, ground. One more time. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, dive to the right. Come back to center. Exhale, dive to the left. Inhale, center. Mini back bend. Inhale, Samasthiti, and ground. Now interlace your hands behind your lower back and step your feet mat distance apart. First, bend your knees, then hinge at the hips and fold forward. Reach your knuckles up to the ceiling and let your head hang heavy. The more you bend your knees, the more your spine can relax. So breathe really deeply and imagine stress melting off your chest and upper back. Release. Plant your hands on the mat and step your feet back for high plank pose, only for a moment. Fan your fingers out so you're gripping into the mat. Engage your abs and lower your knees down so they just graze the mat. Abs are tight. This is modified high plank, so from here, just bend your elbows back and lower down halfway into a modified low plank. Next is upward facing dog. Lift the knees so your legs are engaged and press your heart forward. Then send it back to downward facing dog. And use movement to warm up your legs and hips. Next, inhale, look up to your hands and bend the knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat. For halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins until you can find a long, flat back. Press your heart forward and pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Now forward fold, with bent knees to relax the spine. For chair pose, sit back with strong legs as if someone was pushing a chair in behind you. Bring your hands to heart center and twist to the right for prayer twist. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or between the knees, and take a peek to make sure your knees are still together. Then lift your gaze and heart open to the right. Keep your hips low. Inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hips stay low, heart is open, knees are together. Breathe deep. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Find halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, modified chaturanga. Plant the hands, step the feet back, drop the knees, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Find your breath control. So we can flow one breath, one movement. Next inhale, look up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Come back to chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long breath in. As you exhale, modified chaturanga, high to low plank. Lead with the heart. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm sure you're feeling the blood pumping benefits of one breath, one movement. Through flow and breath, you're cleansing and rinsing the body. So find your breath control as we build the next flow. Just step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Reach your right hand high for Dragonfly twist. Prop up on your left fingertips so your core and legs engage. Set your gaze and slowly rise, leading with your right hand into an open arm twist. Keep your left leg strong and anchored as you work on stretching open through your shoulders. Now find Crescent Lunge. Reach both arms up, but soften your shoulders, so waist up you're in mountain pose, and waist down you're in a deep lunge. Open up into Warrior Two. Tuck your tailbone under and engage your lower abs. Keep your legs as they are. Reverse Warrior. Just reach your right hand high and add a half bind by wrapping your left arm behind you to grab onto clothing or your thigh. Now keep this half bind and move into extended side angle. Just lower your right arm down. Not to touch the ground, instead think about aligning your spine over your right leg, but use the half bind to keep your heart spiraling up and open. Next inhale, rise up into a three-pointed star. Both hands reach up, both legs straight. Turn your right toes in. Then pivot and take a low lunge at the back of your mat. Hands plant down and the back heel lifts off the mat. For Dragonfly twist, reach your left hand high and prop up on your right fingertips. With strong legs, rise up into your open arm twist. Keep your gaze set and your legs anchored. Next inhale, Crescent Lunge. Find the deep lunge with strong legs. And slowly open up into Warrior Two. Settle into your legs and hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Add your half bind. Keep your left knee tracking open. On your next exhale, take extended side angle with the half bind. And give space between your waist and thighs so you can actually spiral your ribs up. Your core can stay strong. Your breath deep and slow. Next, inhale, rise up into your three-pointed star. Turn your left toes in. Then take a low lunge at the top of your mat. One breath, one movement. Let's flow. Next, inhale, dragonfly. Right hand reaches up. Exhale, rise into your open arm twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior, add the half bind. Exhale, extend with the half bind. Inhale, three-pointed star, turn your right toes in. Exhale, low lunge at the back of your mat. Right away, inhale, dragonfly twist, left hand reaches high. Exhale, rise slowly, open arm twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior on your inhale, add the half bind. As you exhale, extended side angle with the half bind. Three-pointed star on your inhale. Exhale, low lunge, top of the mat. One more time, less cues, more you. Inhale, dragonfly to start. Open arm twist. Slowly to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, add the half bind. Then extend and keep the half bind. Three-pointed star on your breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of the mat. Dragonfly. Slowly rise. Inhale, crescent. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, half bind. Extended side angle. Three-pointed star, long breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of the mat. And step your right foot back for chaturanga or any other way you'd like to get to downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, look up and bend the knees. And exhale, step all the way through to take a seated position on the mat for boat pose, Navasana. Bend your knees and clamp your legs together. Lean back until you can feel your abs engage, and it's not that far. Then try lifting your feet to hover or bring your shins parallel to the mat. But if at any point your lower back doesn't feel good or you round through your chest, then you've gone too far. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to one side. Keep those legs clamped. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Just like that, one breath, one movement. Keep it slow and calm. Use your breath control. Focus on creating quality exhales, and the inhales will take care of themselves. All this moving, breathing, and twisting is rinsing the toxins from your internal organs like a sponge. This is the place where you can really breathe deep, focus, and squeeze on every twist. Get rid of what is unwanted, to make space for what is needed. For an extra challenge, push your legs out as you twist and pulse them in when you come back to center. Only about 15 more seconds wherever you are. Stay strong, stay calm. 3, 2, 1. Long body stretch. Toe tips to fingertips. Now for rock and roll shoot or rock and roll step, pull your knees in and rock and roll the length of your spine front and back. Gain momentum. Cross the ankles. Plant the hands and step or shoot the feet back. Vinyasa through to downward facing dog. Now if you don't know how to do that, check out my tutorial and practice. From down dog, inhale, look up, bend the knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Sit deep. For eagle, cross your right arm underneath your left, then cross again at the wrists. The modification is to grab onto your shoulders. Now set your gaze and cross your right leg above your left leg, then either kickstand your right toes or double bind around your left ankle. Keep your left knee pointing forward, not caving in, then sink deeper into your hips. Keep your elbows lifting and tighten the twists. Three, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Come back to chair pose. For eagle, cross the left arm underneath the right, the left leg above the right. Take the same variation that you did on the other side. Hips low. Right knee forward. Elbows lifting. Squeeze everything nice and tight. For 3, 2, 1. Release and shake it out. Now lower down to sit on your knees and heels. With your knees together, spread your heels open to the sides of your hips. Then reach back and grab the outer edges of your feet with your thumbs on the outsides and the fingers on the insides. It's a really weird reach, but it'll help soon. For rabbit pose, lower the crown of your head to the ground so your forehead is next to your knees, and keep holding your heels. Lift your hips and walk your knees in closer to your forehead. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Relax your jaw and the muscles around your eyes. And slowly lower. Lift back up to seated and plant your hands behind you for a little chest opener. Roll the shoulders back, puff up your heart, and breathe to lift, open, and melt away what doesn't serve you. Now come to lie down on your back for happy baby pose. Grab the inner arches of your feet and spread your ankles open. Do your best to flatten your whole spine on the mat. And rock side to side to massage the muscles in your back. Release the feet. Place your arms out by your sides like a T and pull your knees together above your hips. As you inhale, draw your gaze to the right, and exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Release your legs and hips completely and take a few of your deepest, most expansive breaths to rinse and twist even deeper. Pull your navel in and knees back to center. Inhale, gaze to the left. Exhale, knees to the right. Breathe so deep you can feel your whole torso inflate and deflate. Come back to center and release completely into your final Shavasana. Let your whole body go limp and heavy. Gently close the eyes and allow yourself to be completely present for the next minute. Enjoy all the sensations as you absorb the benefits of your practice. Wiggle out your fingers and toes to wake up the body. Roll over onto one side and press yourself up to seated with your hands at heart center. If you take care of the exhalation, the inhalation takes care of itself. If you get rid of what is unwanted, you make space for what is needed. Namaste. Now go enjoy your day. Maybe clean a closet, make your bed, or tackle a task you've been avoiding. You've spent this time and energy cleaning your mind and body. Time for your outside world to reflect your inside world. Try this routine a few times and then check out the Level 2 detox practice. And please show your support by liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time.